Well, welcome to the final week of your first class in the Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership program. Congratulations on finishing those first 5 weeks and finishing really your first course in the program. And like I said before, it's not going to get easier, but it will become more manageable as you persist and kind of continue on through the program. So you should be proud of yourself. This isn't easy, and there's a reason why only 10% of the population has their master's degree. It's because it's time intensive, and you all have just been outstanding in getting into the forums and offering up your suggestions or opinions, as well as backing it with data and research. And so, the advice that I would give you going through the rest of this program would be to just continue to do that. Someone once told me that really your opinion doesn't matter. That if you can always support your opinion with research and data, then you'll be putting yourself in a better position to move your ideas and your initiatives forward. But people don't like to hear "I think" or "what I think we should do is," but people do feel comfortable when you say, "Here's why I think we should do it." And going back to week 4, when we looked at the Apollo situation and the person that stepped forward, the reason why the entire room kind of rallied around him was because he was the one person in the room that did supply that data. And so this week we're talking a little bit about data in regards to evaluations. And so not a whole lot in this week's mini lecture other than to just briefly talk about the importance of doing evaluations. And some organizations struggle with doing these on a regular basis. My feeling is this, that an evaluation should be occurring just about every single week. And so people that report to me, I meet with them once a week I give them each an hour, and we sit down and just kind of go through their priorities. And essentially they know where they stand each and every single week. And then that way, if they ever start to fall behind their plan, then I can at least let them know that I'm concerned. And so typically evaluations in the settings that I work in, I try not to have any surprises at the evaluation, because throughout our weekly one-on-ones or just every 2 to 3 months, I'll say, hey, if we were going to do your review today, this is where I would put you. I think you do this really well. I think you have an opportunity to improve in this area. And what I typically think about in regards to evaluating personnel is people can handle good news, they can handle bad news. What they can't handle is no news at all. And so I typically operate very candidly, call a spade, and if I'm concerned about something, hey, they're going to know about it. And if I'm very pleased with something, they're going to know about it as well. And so I operate with that philosophy that good news people can handle, bad news people can handle, no news people cannot handle. The other thing that I try to just think about for myself, as well as encourage people that report to me, is all feedback is good feedback, even if it stings a little bit. And so if we can create a culture, or if you can create a culture as a leader where you as the leader, you're accepting of feedback and you appreciate the feedback, even if it stings, because nobody likes to provide bad news or information that maybe is hurtful to a leader. And so as a leader, if you can create a culture where people feel comfortable providing honest feedback, then you're going to put yourself in a position to be very, very successful. And so that's really this week's mini lecture, just about the evaluation process. In the appendix of the book, you have those 6 pages to read, and there's just a few different examples of some evaluations. And now we'll go to the discussion board and really talk about your all's evaluation process at your place of employment. So again, it's been great. I've really enjoyed this class. I've really enjoyed each and every one of you. And if you need anything at all, feel free to reach out to me. And maybe you'll have me again for another course later on in your program. Thanks.